Welcome to our evening. My name is Sophia Chu, and it is my honor to be your host tonight. This evening is called From Identity to Influence, a celebration of Asian American journey, where we have been and where we are going. We gather not only to support leadership, but to invest in the next generation and to say, we are co-creator of America, not just a guest in this country. And we'll be with Congresswoman Graceman together. Thank you for all being here. Let us begin. Please rise as you are able. To open our evening, please join Terence, Young Kim, and our young people in the singing of our national anthem. Thank you for the youth. Please remain standing. I will now invite Reverend Richard McEachern to offer our invocation.
You may be seated. Can we just give a hand for the choir? Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we come before you tonight with thanksgiving in our hearts for the gift of your public servant, Congresswoman Graceman, who has faithfully labored for the well-being of our community. We are grateful for compassion, integrity, and tireless commitment that have strengthened and uplifted so many throughout the 6th Congressional District. Father, pour out your wisdom upon her. Grant her clarity of mind in making quick and difficult decisions, compassion to listen to every voice, and courage to pursue what is right even when it's difficult. Renew her strength when weariness comes, and surround her with wise counsel, loyal friends, dedicated staff, and faithful supporters who have shared a heart for the common good. We ask, O Lord, your protection over her family and her lives. Grant them peace amidst scrutiny, comfort in times of pressure, and grace to endure every challenge that public service may bring. We also ask that you bless the continued work of the Asian American Political Action Committee and all those who labor to encourage civic engagement, advocacy, and community empowerment. Bless their leadership with wisdom, unity, and discernment as they support those who seek to serve with honor and integrity. Bless the upcoming election season with honesty, calm, and fairness. Soften hearts hardened by division, open minds clouded by fear or anger, and grant voters wisdom and discernment as they participate in the democratic process. May our conversations be marked by respect, our actions guided by love for neighbor, and our collective efforts direct towards peace, opportunity, and flourishment of all. This we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend. Please be seated. Everyone is seated already. It's my pleasure to welcome to the podium our advisor, Mr. Henry Kan, share our words of welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and dear friends of our community. What a blessing it is for all of us to gather together tonight to this beautiful and historical place. On behalf of AAPA and AAPAC, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to each and every one of you. Tonight is more than simply a fundraiser. It is a reminder that the Asian American community is no longer standing in the sideline of American history. We are helping shape the future. And tonight, we gather not only to support Congresswoman Grace Mann, but also to affirm he affirmed the values of the accomplishment, an opportunity our community. Many of us came to this country as immigrants, carrying dreams, making sacrifice, and helping for a better future for the next generation. And today, our voices, our participation, and our votes matter more than ever before. On a personal note, Congresswoman Grace Mann is a daughter-in-law of my longtime friend of mine. In fact, I have known her since her wedding day. And over the years, I have watched her grow into an outstanding public servant and a wonderful role model for Asian American families and future generations. She has consistently stood as a strong voice for inclusion, public service, and the empowerment of diverse communities. And tonight, we recognize and honor that commitment. I would also like to recognize the tremendous efforts of AAPA and AAPAC, and especially Mr. Terence for bringing this meaningful evening together. My friends, let us enjoy this evening with friendship, with unity, and with renewed determination. Not only to support Congresswoman Grace Mann in the upcoming election, but also to continue building across communities, across cultures, and across generations. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. I need to control it very well. We are honored to receive a special video greetings from the honorary chairman of our board of directors, Mr. Seo Sok. And it might take about 10 seconds to install. Please be patient with us. Thank you. Okay, so to share our heart and purpose of tonight, please welcome our finance committee chair, Mr. David Shin.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Congresswoman Graceman for her leadership, dedication, and service to our community and to our country. Tonight, I would like to briefly reflect on the past, the present, and the future of Asian American in this country. The past of Asian American was a story of sacrifice, survival, and perseverance. Many of our parents and grandparents came to America with limited English, little money, and many uncertainties. They worked long hours in grocery stores, laundries, restaurants, dry cleaners, beauty shop, and all kinds of small businesses. They endured discrimination, loneliness, and cultural barriers, yet they continued moving forward for the sake of their children and future generations. Because of their sacrifice, many Asian American families were able to rise through education, hard work, and discipline. The present of Asian American is a story of achievement and success. Today, Asian Americans are contributing and succeeding to every part of American society in the field of medicine, technology, education, business, law, government, arts, and public service. Tonight, we see a powerful example of that progress in Congresswoman Graceman, a daughter of immigrants, serving not only Asian Americans, but all Americans with dignity and wisdom. But we must also recognize that achievement and success alone are not enough. The future of Asian American must be about more than academic achievement and educational success. It must be about leadership, compassion, civic participation, and building bridges between communities, exerting positive influence to the mainstream of America. Our future generation must not only become successful professionals and businessmen, but also they must become thoughtful leaders for the country and ethical citizens and people who care about humanity and the environment. As Korean American, Chinese American, Indian American, Filipino American, all Asian American, we bring beautiful cultural value to this country. There is respect for family, education, hard work, community, and perseverance. When these values meet the openness, creativity, and democratic spirit of America, something beautiful happens. We create not only successful individuals, but stronger community and a better America. The future of Asian American is not separate from the future of America. We are the part of the American story. The story of Asian American has evolved from identity to success to influence. And we are gathered here today to celebrate this hard yet wonderful journey from identity to success to influence together as an Asian American. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we witness the energy and spirit. Okay, now next our moment is a special one. It's another cultural one. So tonight we are honored to present original works by artist Min Sun Park and also Kwang Ho. Please welcome them. And because we will have an auction of their artwork. As you see, when you entered this room, I think you already saw the beautiful artworks by two artists. And then those 8 pieces will be on the silent auction, which means there is a minimum bid amount, and then you can bid more than minimum bid, and whoever have a higher bid will take that our art with you. And this will be 2 pieces. We'll have a live auction. And here's Min Sun Park, the artist. She will explain her artwork to you personally.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 한국화를 그리는 민선이라고 하고요. 이 장소에 초대해 주셔서 감사합니다. 저는 동양화라고 말씀을 드릴 수 있는데요. 요즘에는 한국에서 그리는 한국화, 중국에서 그리는 중국화, 일본화 이렇게 구분이 되어 있어요. 그리고 여러분들이 이제 동양화라고 하면 수묵화만 알고 계시는데 이거는 이제 채색화라고 해서 고려 시대에는 고급 역화가 대표적이고요. 그 고려 때는 고려 불화가 이제 대표적이면 조선 시대에는 이제 수묵화랑 민화가 있는데요. 수묵화는 여러분들이 아시듯이 먹이랑 화산지에다 그리는 거고요. 채색화는 색깔을 이용해서 그리는데 조선 시대에는 민화가 좀 대표적이기도 하고요. 그리고 궁에서 도화사에서 기본도 신인복들이 학원들이 그리던 그림인데 저는 이제 좀 모던하게 표현을 하고 있어요. 그래서 저쪽에 보시면은 민화를 모티브로 한 작품들이고요. 그래서 이제 민화라고 하는 것 중에서는 굉장히 많은데 지금 저는 이제 모란 시리즈를 많이 갖고 왔어요. 모란은 이제 북위 영화라던가 입신양명이라던가 장수를 상징하는 꽃이기 때문에 그 시대에는 꽃 중의 꽃이라고 하는 게 이제 모란입니다. 그리고 이 작품은 이제 꽃을 모티브로 한 건데요. 꽃 중에서도 헬레보리스라는 꽃인데 여러분들이 좀 생소하게 들리실 수 있어요. 네, 이거는 12월부터 피어서 3, 4월까지 이제 그 겨울에 굳은 땅에서 피어나는 요만한 정도의 그 크기의 이제 꽃이거든요. 키가 그래서 아주 자그마해요. 그런데 이제 아주 메마른 겨울 땅에서 피어나기 때문에 그 혹독한 속에서도 아름답게 피어나서 보통 고개를 좀 숙이고 있어요. 그래서 겸손을 상징하기도 하는 꽃인데 이 꽃을 보면 꽃잎이 있잖아요. 근데 이게 꽃받침이 변형이 돼서 꽃잎이 된 거예요. 그래서 사실 굉장히 두껍고 그래서 이 혹독한 겨울을 견뎌내는 것 같아요. 그리고 이 안에 수술을 많이 갖고 있는데 이 수술은 우리가 인생에서 느끼는 여러 가지 감정들 있잖아요. 희노애락이라던가 슬픔, 우울 이런 거를 떨치고 싶지만 우리 인생에서 이걸 가져가고 있잖아요. 그래서 이 하얀 꽃잎은 우리가 인생이라고 생각을 하면 이 안에 수술은 여러 가지 감정, 우리가 살아가면서 감정을 지니고 조용히 흘러간다는 그런 입장에서 지난번 전시의 그 제목을 더 Quiet Flow라고 정한 적이 있었어요. 그래서 제가 이 작품을 선보이게 되었습니다. 감사합니다.
So let me briefly introduce this artwork. It doesn't look like a Korean traditional art, but this paper is very, very special paper, which is called Jangji. It's similar to Hanji. It's from Daknamu, and it's layered and layers, and this is 3 layers. And if in like Joseon Dynasty, if they have like a 7 layers of this paper, they use it for armor. It becomes very strong, and it takes very long time to color this like with a powder on this paper, because it takes long time. So usually it takes month and month, like 6 months, and it takes a long time. And this flower, it goes through the hard winter time, very cold. And this stamen symbolize like a lot of emotions, sorrow, happiness. So yes, so we will have this art, the live auction. So our starting price is 4,000. So 4,000. Is there any bidder? Going once? 4,000? Going twice? Going 3 times? Okay, then we will go to the next art. Okay. Also, please take your time to look at our artist Bang Min-sun's other artworks over there. Those are for the silent bid. You can just write down the amount that you want to pay, and it will contribute to AAPAC. Okay, so this is another is by artist Ho Kwang, and this is not Korean traditional painting. It's Western, is acrylic painting. So he will explain it to you very briefly.
안녕하세요. 저는 허광이라고 합니다. 저는 먼저 우리 그리스도인하고 자주 봤는데 오늘 또 깊은 이 자리에 와서 너무 감사하고 너무 고맙습니다. 일단 제가 저의 그림은요, 서양화 아크릴에다가 그린 서양화고요. 네, 저는 항상 이제 말씀을 드립니다. 그림을 보고서 평가하기보다는 그림을 느끼고 그거를 매일매일 느끼는 것보다 더 좋은 처방은 없을 거라고 생각합니다. 그래서 저는 느낌을 더 중요시하는 그림을 주로 그리고 있고요. 이 시리즈는 저기 있는 꽃이고 여기는 도시를 느낀, 제가 이민 온 지가 지금 10년이 됐는데 이 뉴욕 맨하탄을 보면서 느끼는 차갑고 아름답고 여러 가지가 같이 공존하는 거를 느낌을 저는 이제 그림으로 표현해 봤습니다. 주로 제가 이 작품은 이제 시리즈로 지금 계속 하고 있고요. 그리고 제가 이제 본격적으로 이제 그림을 계속 하긴 했지만은 본격적으로 시작한 거는 이제 거의 얼마 되지는 않았어요. 조금씩 이제 하다가 지금은 이제 좀 많이 그림을 그리려고 애를 쓰고 있습니다. 그래서 지금 그래도 하나 쟁여놓으시는 게 좋을 겁니다. 아무튼 이따가 저 기회가 되시면 가까이서도 보시고요. 그림은 직접 보는 게 훨씬 더 느낌을 많이 주십니다. 감사합니다.
Okay, so this is acrylic painting. It's about reflection on the water of the city's cityscape. So this one's minimum bid price is 1,500. So 1,500. Is there any bid? Going once. 1,500. Going twice. 1,500. Going 3 times. Okay. Then we'll have so no more live auctions, and then we'll have another artworks for our silent bid, silent auction. So please enjoy the artworks, and let's continue. Okay, so now we are deeply grateful for the leaders and friends with us tonight. I'd like to invite each community leaders to share a brief word. Due to the time, so please keep it shortly, about 1 minute if possible. So please welcome Mr. Peter Tu, the Chief Advisor, Flushing Chinese Business Association.
I think many people know me. I have to say, 안녕하세요. You know, I worked with the Korean community from 1990 for many times. I say we are Asian American. Korean without Chinese is nothing. Chinese without Korean is nothing. But still there, I only know 2 words. 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다. I only know you can see. But I have to say, 감사합니다. Come tonight for Grace Month. I deeply appreciate every one of you because, you know, this is about the time. I still remember the memory 13 years ago. It's Terence Park. Terence Park is some with Northern Korea and the public area. Many people don't understand the Asian supermarket. In that time, I'm Grace Month there. And she was a assembly woman, and we answered the question for the website from the community. So since that, I have to say, yes, you do a good job. And this have to keep going because the Korean community, Russian, Asian community, need your organization to become strong. Because I support you for a long time and lose a lot of things we don't work together. And I want to tell every one of you, we are Asian American. This is our country. We cannot always treat us like we are minority. We are second citizen. There is no second citizen. Only we don't recognize this is our country, then we can be a second citizen. No longer, I'm 70 years old. No longer, we got to unite together to work for our next generation and generation. We contribute for the society, we provide to the society under our constitution. No reason. Our children, our grandchildren, always be second citizen. That's our purpose. And we need to do something good to show them. And Grace Month. I still remember 10 years ago when we offered a congresswoman. I speaking a lot of non-Asian people in there. I say, hey, I don't asking you to support Grace Month. I just want to tell you, we contribute our daughter to DC for her skill to feed by to get America more strong. It is about the time the American need to understand Asian culture is important to this country to grow up getting strong. So, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you to see every one of you tonight. I have to say, 감사합니다 again, and please, remember, young generation, you want to come out to run, I don't stop you. But generation by generation, we need a model related to vision. Grace Moore was in DC, fight for our community. The people love Grace Moore because she's not too aggressive. She's nice, try to negotiate, try to harmony with every single, or even you are Republican. That's why she gets the most respect from there. And we need a model elected official to represent our Asian community. So please, if you have any young generation you want to go out, let them learn more. What exactly our community look? What do we need? Again, 감사합니다. Thank you.
So next, our community leader will be Martha Flores Vesquez. Okay, now the Kwangmin Park, Korean American Business Council, the chairman Kwangmin Park.
안녕하십니까. Good evening, everyone. As you all know, the Congresswoman Grace Mann is so very close to our Korean community. I join everyone here tonight that I hope that alongside us, then also I wish her the victory. 여러분 반갑습니다. 저는 오늘 단체장 자격을 떠나서 동포의 한 사람으로서 또 한 사람의 LCN으로서 우리 그레이스 맹의 재선을 지지하는 뜻에서 오늘 이 자리에 섰습니다. 다름이 아니고 저희 같은 그 이민자로서 또 직능인으로서 또 자영업자 살아오면서 늘 마음 한구석에 우리 한인 정치인 또는 애시안 정치인의 부재가 늘 저희들 마음속에 좀 영혼으로 그렇게 알고 살아왔었습니다. 저희들이 지금까지 살아오면서는 단체를 만들고 또 회원들을 규합하면서 저희들은 그 경제적 이윤을 창출하고 앞만 보고 생존을 위해서 달려오다 보니까 지금 여러분들도 아시다시피 지금에는 1.5세를 넘어서 2세, 3세들이 성인이 되고 4세들이 진출을 하는 그런 시대가 도래했는데 거기에 상응하는 정치인이 턱없이 부족한 것이 현실입니다. 이제는 저희들이 꼭 코리아만 고집을 할 것만은 아니고 우리가 아시안이라는 카테고리 안에서 누가 됐든 저희들한테 이로운 그런 정치인의 배출이 중요하지 않나 이렇게 생각을 들고, 그런 차원에서 제가 말씀드릴 것은 이번에 그 아시안 유권자 연맹의 대표를 맡고 계시는 그 테렌스 대표님께서 또 이번에 정치 활동 위원회를 발족시켰다고 하는데 이런 점에서 상당히 한인 동포한 사람으로서 고무적이라고 생각을 합니다. 고무적이라고 생각을 하고요. 이 정치활동위원회가 우리가 새롭게 박 대표님께서 그동안에 많은 경험과 또 관록을 바탕으로 이것이 탄력을 얻어가지고 앞으로 우리 한인 1.5세 2세 정치 지망생들의 가교 역할을 해주기를 간절히 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
So Sorry for the technical problem. Okay, so next will be South Asian Community Council Chairman, Indrajit Singh. Please welcome.
Thank you very much. It's an immense pleasure for me to be here because Terence and I go back many years, and he was good enough to find me in his old phone book and call me and ask me to come and pay my respects to you. I am really proud to be here with you, but also proud to be an Asian, an Indian, and an immigrant who came to this country in 1957. And I remember that very well because in the year 1956, the first Asian descended person was elected to the United States Congress. He was a Californian, and his name was Dalip Singh Sound. And he literally trailblazed President Kennedy when he became the president, appointed him to the Foreign Affairs Committee, and he was supposed to provide American help and aid to many countries which were then being liberated. But anyway, the reason I mention that is that we have a great history, and Congresswoman Maine is amongst the first in New York State to represent our community. And we are really proud of her, and each one of us should make a commitment to make sure that she is re-elected for as long as she wants to be in the Congress, because she has done a terrific job and we are really proud of her. Thank you.
Thank you. So next will be Reesingman Kinyong Memorial Association, Reverend Ki Song No.
이렇게 귀한 자리에 불러주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you so much for inviting. 저는 이승만 공군 대통령 기념사업대회장으로서 우리 정치인들이 정말로 정직한 정치인이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. Please be honest for this kind. 그런 면에서 우리 이승만 공군 대통령께서 나라를 세울 때 네 가지 이념을 가지고 대한민국을 세웠습니다. 자유민주주의, 자유시장 경제, 한미동맹, 기독교의 풍론. 그런 면에서 우리 정치인들이 정말 나라를 위하여서 바로 정직한 정치인이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 지금 뒤에 분들이 많기 때문에 이만 말씀드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다. Next will be Park Jong-hee Memorial Association, Chung Il-lee, Mr. Chung Il-lee.
being elected for 7 terms is not simply a political achievement. Is that right? Thank you. Tonight, I would like to congratulate Congresswoman Terence on her continued service and with her great success in the year ahead. 네, 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 박정기념사업회장 이청일입니다. 뉴욕에 온 지 40여 년 됐고 브레이스뱅이 처음 나왔을 때 그때부터 브레이스뱅을 저도 항상 보도했습니다. 이분이야말로 에이시안 아메리칸을 위해서 연방회의에서 가장 우리 에이시안 아메리칸을 위해서 대변해서 편에 서줄 걸로 저희는 굳게 믿습니다. 앞으로 이번 선거에서 또 한번 당선되셔서 여러분의 많은 성원이 필요합니다만 꼭 당선되셔서 우리 에이시안 아메리칸, 특히 코리안 아메리칸을 위해서 힘 많이 써주시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
So next will be the National Breakfast Prayers Association, Dong-hyun Cho.
I'm happy to come to see Graceman and all of you. I see a lot of leaders here, and I know that we can support Graceman for ASCOM Congresswoman. I knew she has done nothing for us, and we need who can listen our voice and then who can carry out what we did. 오늘 여러분들 만나 뵙게 돼서 하고 그레이스맨 의원이 다시 또 당선돼서 우리 한인 사회와 또 지역 사회에 중요한 의원 되기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
Okay, so next will be Korean Chinese Association of New York, Stephen Chang, please. Please welcome.
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Terence.
안녕하세요. 제 이름 정성국입니다. 지역사수선거파입니다. 그리고 오늘 이 자리에 우선 요청받아서 너무나 감사하고요. 그래서 저희는 지금 우리 조선족들이 우리가 솔직히 한인들과 항상 얘기하시는 한민족이고 우리가 페이스북하고 해가지고 저도 지금 해산된 지 2년 반 돼가지고 한인사에서 공부하고 우리가 아세안 리그의 어메리칸이 활동하고 중국 사람들이 커뮤니티 활동을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 오늘 제가 여쭤봐도 너무나 감사하고 그리고 우선 제가 저희 나선 것도 우리 국회의원 브레스뱅을 진심으로 지지하고 저도 거기에 대해서 진짜 중심으로 이렇게 8천 당선을 지원한 사람이니까 그리고 제가 지금 2년 반 동안 생활을 하면서 많이 느낀 것이 제가 한인 커뮤니티하고도 활동도 하고 그리고 중국 커뮤니티 활동을 하면서 느낀 것이 진짜 브레스뱅은 우리가 아세안을 위해서 진심으로 많이 도와주시고 그리고 또 그 사이에 진짜 몇십 년 만에 우리가 부정이라는 날짜를 또 휴식을 또 신청해 주셨고 이게 다 우리 아시안을 위해서 진심으로 하시는 이원이라고 저도 보고 있습니다. 그리고 또 지난날에도 또 사고 생겼는데 여러분 아실지 모르겠지만 우리가 5월 20일 날에 스테이트 아일랜드에서 사고가 생겼어요. 그래서 그날 우리 조선족 불법이 사망됐습니다. 그래서 거기에서 지금 한 명이 사망했고 36명이 다쳤는데 그날 그 한 명이가 우리 조선족 불법고 그리고 거기 활동에서 그 사고에서 했을 때 제일 먼저 저한테 전화 온 것이 또 그리스문 이번이 전화가 와가지고 항상 우리 동포를 위해서 생각해가지고 너무나 감사하고 좀더 진짜 참 마음이 좀 아팠습니다. 그래서 이 자리에서도 좀 그렇지만 그래도 저는 오늘 이 자리에서도 우리 그레이스뱅 활성을 진심으로 하고 우리가 진짜 여기서 미국에서는 모든 분들이 한인도 그렇고 우리 조선도 그렇고 우리 중국인도 그렇고 모두 다 이민자이기 때문에 여기서는 우리가 합쳐가지고 아시안 아메리칸 이것이 해가지고 또 우리 이익을 잘 지켜주는 그레이스뱅이어서 제 활성을 저는 지지하면서 여기서 나섰습니다. 그래서 많은 분들이 저와 같은 마음으로 우리 그레이스뱅 지지해 주시고 앞으로도 우리 조선족도 한인사회와 같이 협력하고 서로 도와주시면서 우리 한인들과 조선족들도 같이 이게 뉴욕사에서 더 좋은 분위기도 하고 더 좋게 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 우리가 나중에 그냥 많은 분들이 예술이 많으시니까 저도 여기서 하고 우리가 그냥 그리스뱅을 많이 지지한다는 것을 다시 한번 보여주고 싶습니다. 네.
So, Korean Vietnam Veterans Association of USA, Mr. Dong Park, please.
Yes, my name is Terence. Korean American, we needed to go and hospital in the United States of America. Honorable President sponsored first original bill for Korean American Vietnam America to use United States of America Vietnam hospital. So, as your President of the United States of America, Vietnam America in Korea, I deeply appreciate from bottom of my heart. Thank you for 이게 무슨 말씀이냐면요. 한국 월남전 친년자들이 미국에 한 2,500명, 3,000명이 거주하고 있는데 우리가 미국 보호병원 접근이 안 되고 있었습니다. 그런데 그레이스뱅 아노블 그레이스뱅께서 최초의 그 법안을 만들어 주셨어요. 그래서 미국 보호병원을 받고 그래 우리가 감사하고 또 사실 이걸 우리 한국 사람들한테 다 고마운 일이고 그래서 감사합니다. 여러분 그리고 또 그레이스뱅 의원의 8번 당선을 기원합니다. 이것도 하나는 테렌스가 대한민국에 계시지만 아시안 아메리칸 정치활동위원회의 발족을 축하합니다. 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다.
So the last community leader, so Dear Assemblyman Edward Brownstein's staff, Bo Young Yoon, Mr. Yoon. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Amber Yoon, I'm from Assemblyman Edward Bronson's office. Assemblyman Bronson is right now in Albany because he's going to his sessions, he's has to be back to the city yet, but he wanted to send me on his behalf that Assemblyman Bronson remembers Congressman Grace Nick's long-term support to the community. And on top of that, he remembers the friendship that he had created from the time when the Congressman Grace Nick was an assembly member herself. So, and myself and all of the staff members from our office are always grateful for all the support that all the effort that she has demonstrated over the years, and I appreciate her. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, all the community leaders. Okay, so now, please enjoy our congratulatory performance by tenor Jin-Woo Hwang.
Thank you so much. You know, very haunted and collective environment in here. That is like a nice word. So, but whether in the very different kind of style in the world, also in the United States. But I'm just singing to everybody. You know, opera Nessun Dorma from his Turandot. It is starting with this lyrics, Nessun Dorma. Do you know the wise meaning about the Nessun Dorma? Christian, do you know that? Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Because it is a Karloff's area. The Karloff gives the song in a question to the Turandot. Turandot is a princess of the China. And then, one day, from the night, until the rise of the sun, is if not answer about what his name is a victory of the Karloff. So Karloff is singing this one. Now is everybody's don't sleep, because they're gonna find the answer about who is named the Karloff. So end of that, Karloff said, I'm victory. I'm victory when Israel rise the sun. I'm just a victory of that. Because now I just picked up this song because of you, and because of Terence, because of everybody. Because even it is not sun in outside, but we just waiting on the sun, and we're gonna get the victory of that. Enjoy.
Mein Name ist Terence,
have been waiting for, to introduce our keynote guest. Please welcome President of AAPAC, Mr. Terence.
Hello, good evening everyone. I believe in spirit of Three Musketeers. Alexander Dumas wrote this book a long time ago during the French Revolution era. It goes, one for all for one. I see Korean Americans, Chinese Americans, Indian American, my good friend Doreen Catana's Italian, Puerto Rican American. I see African American, face of America, so I must speak in English. 그러나 가끔 한국말로 또 말씀을 드리겠습니다. But once in a while, I'll speak in Korean as well. There are many trees in mountains. Many stars in the sky, but there are few trees that taller than some other tree, and some other stars is brighter than some of the stars. And tonight, it is you standing taller than some of the tree. It is you shining brighter than other stars in the sky, because in your busy schedule, taking time and come here to encouraging establishment of an Asian American Political Action Committee, and as well as well wishes to Congresswoman Grace May. It is very, very grateful, and I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I have to say, I'm sorry on many, many things. I'm sorry about this microphone systems. I'm sorry about not enough food going around. I'm sorry about very disorganized presentation. And I'm sorry about everything. So please forgive me for my unprofessional serving and presenting this fundraising event to you all. I am so sorry. I want to say, Grace May and I go back many years, perhaps 2 decades, when it was running for State Assembly. I was running State Assembly, and then we came together and we decided to unite our first political force and challenge again for the New York State Assembly, and we made her in State Assembly seat. And many years later, she was running for Congress again, and I believe that I was the first one who did the fundraising, very small one, in Addison Restaurant and FMT building. And we went on and served our community, and ever since then, I was watching her serving our community very closely, and I must say, as the old part of Grace May, that Grace May was able to stand up on your shoulder and fight more for our community, more for education, more for safety, more for small business, more for betterment of our quality of life in our community. So I am very, very grateful for her service, and I am very grateful taking time to come here to give your support to Grace May. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause. Let me introduce Congresswoman Grace May for her 8th term as a U.S. Congresswoman. And also, she represents Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus as a chairperson. Let's give a big round of applause.
well. We all know how hard Terence worked to put together this event, and I will say that aside from all of our esteemed guests, our VIP speakers, Reverend McEacher, my friend from many years ago, and I'm especially touched to see all of our young people, because we all come from different backgrounds and we all try to work hard to make our community a better place, and we do it for our next generation. We want to make sure that we are doing everything we can to leave our community and our country a better place than how we found it. I'm so blessed to be here with all of you on a busy Thursday evening where the weather is perfect outside. You all chose to come and be here in Queens with all of us. Not just to support me, which I'm so appreciative of, but also as we launched the formation of this Asian American Political Action Committee. And people may wonder, what is a political action committee? What is a PAC? It's confusing for some people, all these acronyms. A political action committee is a way for our community members to show support and to give support through this committee, through this entity, so that we can support people and candidates of our choosing, people who are advocating for our community. And as an Asian American, who is Asians are the fastest growing community in this country, it's important that our voices are at the table where decisions are being made. And so we're grateful for Terence's leadership and setting up this important community. I'm so grateful for all of you. In case you don't know me, I was born and raised in Queens, New York. My parents were immigrants who came to this country in the early 70s. They worked in a restaurant for most of my childhood, and later on opened can you believe it, one of the first Asian restaurants in Flushing, Queens. And so I grew up as a daughter of small business owners, a daughter of a father who worked very hard in a restaurant, and later on, fast forward many years in high school. Oops, I wasn't supposed to be in high school, but I met someone, my current husband, Korean American, and my in-laws are here tonight, so we could give them a round of applause. My husband and my children and my family that I'm able to be here with you tonight, but I did cook dinner before I got that. They have plenty of food to eat. But I'm, as a daughter of immigrants, and honestly, as a kid who was really shy growing up in Queens, I never thought that I would run for office. And I like to tell, especially our young people, be careful, because you never know where you'll end up. If you ask me the top 3 jobs that I would never do, it probably would be to be a candidate and to run for office. Because I was really shy, I never participated in student government. I didn't even like speaking in public. But I will say that I always remember, people ask me who my political mentor is, and I do have to say thank you to Terence, because Terence was, before there were any Asians in any elected office, Terence ran for office and blazed a trail that at a time it wasn't popular for Asians and Koreans to run for political office. And people were probably like, what is political office? What does being a candidate mean? There was no one of Korean or Asian descent. But you have opened those doors for so many of us. And people ask me who my political mentor is. And you know what? I say it's my grandma. My grandma actually just turned 102 years old. She did not have any formal education. She barely finished middle school, high school, college, never obviously ran for office. But to this day, she gives me the best advice, and that's to be a good listener, right? To make sure that you are actually listening to the people who are coming to your office. And every day in my office, when I'm in New York or Washington, D.C., it's the biggest privilege that I have. I learn so much from my constituents. I learn what projects what needs to be taken care of, and I learned what laws need to be improved on to help our community. You know, this is a really tough time for so many in our community. Terence mentioned my new role. I've been here for 7 terms now, and last year I got 2 new job titles. One is the chair of the Asian Caucus in Congress. We have a lot of, we call them caucuses. It's kind of like in high school where you have clubs. We call them caucuses. So we have a caucus for everything, every different ethnic group, demographic. We have a caucus for fresh cut flowers, right? Interest areas. But I was elected chair of the Asian Caucus, and I was also elected as the top Democrat on my committee, which funds everything under the Department of Commerce, Justice, NASA, like the rocket ships, NOAA, overseeing the weather. And so this term was especially exciting for me as I stepped into these 2 new roles. But also, it's been tough for many of our shared communities because of a lot of unpredictability that has been coming out of this White House and this administration. And my job is not to point fingers and to say it's the Republicans' fault, it's the Democrats' fault. My job is to find solutions and to make sure that we're doing everything we can to protect our community and to support them. So, you know, we know that a lot of people like to talk about affordability, and what we're trying to do is to make sure that we are providing ways for our government and all of us to not just care for some people, but to care for everyone, right? Like I said, my constituents are my best teachers. When I listen to them, I learn what needs to be done. I just came from one of our public housing complexes. It's an area called Promenade in Queens. And they told me that they're worried about their kids, that their kids have no real playground to play with. They don't have a swimming pool. Their basketball courts need fixing. And you know, they don't have enough cameras and lighting around their entrances. And so because of that, we were able to work hard and secure funding to help fix all of that. And that's direct feedback from our constituents. We are so proud to be able to provide money to start a new child care center. Peter, you'd be happy. Queensboro Community College will have a new child care center because we heard directly from students there who may not be traditional students. They're just trying to get their degrees while taking care of maybe their parents and their kids. We also have to think about the future. You know, we hear a lot about AI and technology, which I don't know much about, but we want our next generation to learn a lot about. And so we have secured funding at both Queens College and Queensboro Community College to expand our technology hubs there and to also create an AI center. We want our students in Queens and our small businesses in Queens to have the best support and resources that they can have to be able to be competitive and to provide training for both students and our teachers. And as a reminder, a few years ago, we secured funding to open up a small business hub center. One of the first things that I heard from the community, especially the Korean community in Queens, was that small businesses are struggling. Sometimes they don't have a lawyer on retainer, they need help. Sometimes they get a sanitation or workers' comp, you know, a summons, and they don't know what to do. They need to expand their businesses, especially during the pandemic. It was really difficult for so many of them. And so we established a small business development center that is free of charge and provides help in multiple languages right at Queens College. So please use it so we don't lose the money. But you know, I think that I'm really proud to work for our community, and you know, we hear a lot of feedback. You know, public safety is something that is on top of mind for our community, and my committee funds the Department of Justice, which in turn funds a lot of the grants to NYPD, our local police department. We were able to provide funding, for example, to help secure everything from license plate readers to a mobile van unit for Queens, to making sure that our police department have the tools that they need to work more closely with our local communities as well. But it's not just money for the police, it's also funding for our local nonprofits to to make sure that they have resources so when our community members are approaching them, asking for help and support, folks going through domestic violence or the people who need mental health support, that we are supporting our organization so that they can have more resources when our community members go to them. So these are just some of the issues that we work on. For me, it's not just about cutting a check from the federal government. It's about making sure that we have practical and progressive policies to help our communities, to make sure that the money is going for the right places, to help improve and to help change people's lives. But I've known many of you in this room for such a long time. For the first time I ran for assembly, very few people believed in me, and Terence, thanks for your guidance as well. And you know, one of the first issues that we worked on was to make Lunar New Year a holiday. This was a pipe dream, and this was me as a kid growing up in Queens. You know, I was always so jealous because my Jewish friends had Rosh Hashanah off, right? They got 2 days off for their New Year, and so this just comes from a childhood, right? That Lunar New Year should be a school holiday in New York as well, and so that was one of the first issues that I worked on, and that's symbolic, right? Like, it is an example of how we are all American. This is the year that we celebrate 250 years of America. And we want to remind everyone that in one of the most diverse counties in the entire country, that every one of us, all of our communities, we contributed, whether it's culture, whether it's competition, whether it's to the economy, that we've all made a difference and made this country better. So I want to make sure that this year, as we celebrate America's birthday, that everyone feels like they have a role in it and that they have a piece of America, because this country belongs to all of us. And so I'm so grateful to all of you. You know, I represent a district that starts from parts of Bayside all the way to Forest Hills, Flushing, Elmhurst, Middle Village, and parts of Woodside, and in the middle of all those areas. So if you know people who need help with government services, especially federal agencies, you know, including IRS, immigration, getting your passport renewed, we do all of that. Please feel free to reach out to us. But it's my pleasure to serve our community, and I would love the opportunity to continue the job that I'm doing, because our job is not done yet. Our work is not done. We have a lot more to do on behalf of our community. And I just wanted to be here and say thank you to all of you. Kamsahamnida.
I guess since the year 2020, year 2002, right?
Yes.
24? Oh my God, 24 years. She's been a Democratic district leader representing Flushing 4 years, 18. That's incredible. Let's give a round of applause. Round of applause for district leaders. 해병 동주에 유교 참전, 그리고 여러 목사님, 중노 성가대 여러분, 그리고 각 지역에서 브레이스맨을 지지하기 위해서 오신 여러분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 그리고 so many volunteers, young volunteers, and technical demonstrators. And let me give let me shout out to my two sons sitting in the back, Wesley and William, and my wife Jennifer. Without their support, I so give them a big round of applause. William and Wesley, thank you very much. 마지막으로, at last, we're gonna sing "America the Beautiful." 유명한 테너 and sing "America the Beautiful." Then after the singing, we all going to come forward and take pictures. Let's all come forward and take